What's going on, everyone? Welcome back to episode 2 of Cosmos versus the World, the series where I use my Cosmo deck to basically go against the world. I go into 3 random duels right after each other, not just picking ones where I win, and basically just duel and see how the Cosmos do. And if I think I can improve them, I'll change cards out and then I'll just use that deck again to go into 3 random duels and see if the deck can win or not. So for these 3 duels I'm going to show you now, I was using this deck. I'm pretty sure it's the same deck as the last video. But one thing that I've changed in my deck right now is due to high requests. I've took out Dark Lady 1 and added in a Reasoning. Someone did suggest in the comments that I take out Cosmojo and added in a Reasoning. But Cosmojo's, in my opinion, is just too good of a card to have at 1 in your deck. And Dark Lady is one of the, I wouldn't say weaker, it's just if you have that on the field and, for example, for the level that it is, and if you don't have any high level monster in your hand, it can just be destroyed really easily. And with monster negations, I think at 1 it's the best, so I took 1 out and added in a Reasoning. But yeah, let's get into the first duel. Okay, so the first duel was against a deck that I hate so much at the moment, and I think is really broken right now, and that is Trickstars, especially with the Trap Trickstar Reincarnation that banishes your whole hand. I just find the deck really annoying right now. But yeah, the first duel was against Trickstars. I won the rock, paper, scissors, so I chose to let him go first. He activated his field spell, chose to add a Trickstar monster from his deck to his hand. Summoned this, activated the red Trickstar's effect to target that, special summon that, and that's returned to the hand, and her effect also activated to add a Trickstar card from the deck to the hand. So yeah, the Trickstar Reincarnation, if you guys don't know what it does, which I'm pretty sure you guys do know, it banishes your opponent's entire hand and then they draw the same number. But that's not it. It's so broken that you can even banish it from your graveyard, target 1 Trickstar monster in your graveyard and special summon it. And even more broken, it's not once per turn. So if you have 2 set, and like a Droll and Lockbird, you can pretty much activate it and your opponent banishes his hand. You activate another one, but you change Droll and Lockbird, and that's 12 cards in your opponent's hand banished. And yeah, pretty much you've got no hand. But he activated Desires and then drew 2 of these Eater of Millions. That's actually a really good card against Cosmos, as it does send banish the card face down instead of destroying it and sending it to the graveyard. And I'm going to give it to this guy. I'm pretty sure everything was going in his favor. He was trying to counter everything I was doing. I drew Cosmojo, I lost 200 life points. If you guys don't know what's happening here, her effect is when your opponent draws a card, I lose 200 damage. That effect is when a Trickstar monster you control, if it's battle or effect damage to your opponent, inflict 200 damage, that's 200 each time. I drew Cosmojo. I chose to activate Layer of Darkness because I did have 2 dark monsters and banished Dark Lady. And in doing so, I did lose 200 from each of them. Activated Cosmoton, he activated Trickstar Reincarnation, which basically banished my whole hand and made me draw the same number. And I lost 1,000 life points because of that. And an extra 200 from the field spell. I chose to activate Cosmoton to target Dark Lady, and so now he's banished my whole hand, and I've activated Cosmotown and he's banished that. And I'm already down to 5,800 life points, so I activate Cosmotown, target Dark Lady, add it to my hand, gonna go for the OTK. And that's also making me lose life points. Shuffle, Dark Lady, and wait, so I didn't add Dark Lady. I think I had Dark Lady later on, or get her for the OTK. Or maybe that's a different game. So I shuffle Dark Lady and Dark Planet, I think it was, into the deck. Luckily draw Dark Destroyer and Slip Rider, and you guys can see what happens now. Yes, I'm losing a lot of life points, but summoning Strawman to go into Foreigner, attacking with Foreigner, he loses 1,200. He activates Trickstar Reincarnation from his graveyard, banishes it to special summon her. He thought that was going to save him, but no, I summoned Dark Destroyer, targeted my Foreigner, destroy the Foreigner, banish it to summon Farm Girl. Now I can attack him with Dark Destroyer. He loses 1,400. Attack him with 1,500. Add a Wicked Witch to my hand. Attack him with a Wicked Witch, and finally attack him with Slip Rider. And that is game. I really think that he had the upper hand in this game. With banishing my Cosmo Town, banishing my whole hand, banishing well, actually making me lose all those life points, special summoning his monster from the graveyard, getting the chance to get Trickstar Reincarnation to his hand as well from summoning that. But next, if he did make it to next turn, each 1 millions would have been really good for him. But I'm gonna have to say, I did wreck him in that duel, and I was really happy because I do really hate Trickstars a lot, and I did destroy this guy. And OTK'd him pretty much with 3,300 life points left as well. But yeah, that's the first duel. Let's get on to the second duel. Okay, guys, so our second duel was against Subterras, which is actually a pretty good deck, in my opinion, but you'll see why it's not good against KOZMOS. So again, I'm pretty sure I chose to let him go first. He said this monster, basically when it's destroyed, you can special summon a Subterra monster from your deck in face down defense position, which is good for them because they activate their effects. So you just set that and ended his turn. I actually have, in my opinion, really good hand. Summon Tin Can obviously to activate the effect. I chose to go for the safe play. Leave all of that in my hand. If I do destroy his monster and he's got an open field, I can go for the OTK easily. By summoning Farm Girl, attacking, banishing to summon Wicked Witch, attacking, banishing to summon Dark Destroyer, destroy Foreigner, and all of that nonsense. But no, he chose to special summon that in defense. That's got 2,100 defense, and I've already attacked. That effect is you can discard one Subterra monster, and if you do, draw 2 cards. I did still choose to go into E-Telly just so I can. When I realized it was Subterra, I just chose to E-Telly anyway, banish to summon Dark Destroyer, and pop his face down card because the flip effect won't activate, and attack him with 3,000, so he's on 5,000. I've got a really good board right now. Both monsters, when they're destroyed, I can banish a special summon, and both can't be targeted. Foreigner giving me life points as well, and 3k and 2.8k, so very strong field. He does something very smart with instant fusion, special summons evoke Raijin, and Raijin can flip himself face down, so he won't be destroyed, or I think banished at the end phase. Or destroyed during the end phase. He's special summoning all of his monsters, and setting Subterra Final Battle. That effect is you can just activate one of those effects. Set this card face down instead of sending it to the graveyard. So change one Subterra monster on the field to face up attack position or defense position. Change one Subterra monster on the field to face down defense position. Attack and defense of one Subterra monster becomes equal to its combined original attack and defense. And this turn, activate effects of Subterras can't be negated. So really good trap card. I drew Strawman and I gained 1,000 life points. I chose to attack because I'm able to see what he is setting. It's a bit obvious. When that's flipped, you can target one monster the opponent controls, banish it. Because I did know what the set monsters were, because they special summon them face up, I believe, and then flip face down. So they can't target any of these two, so it's an easy way to go and attack them. He drew that. He activated that effect, flipped that, summoned that. He thought something was going to happen. I don't know why he flipped everything. So he did activate the effect to make that attack the combined of attack and defense, giving it 4,900, and he attacked Foreigner. I don't really know why. Should have destroyed Dark Destroyer, but it doesn't really make a difference. And then he actually, after I banished my Foreigner, he chose to give up. I think he knows that next turn that attack's going to go down anyway, back to 2,800. I could have crashed it with Foreigner if he destroyed Dark Destroyer, but next time I'm going to destroy the Dark Destroyer anyway. I could have summoned Slip Rider with this, but pretty much any card next turn, there's nothing he would have been able to do anyway. I've got more attack than both of his monsters, and even I could have drawn another Dark Planet and then special summon Dark Planet next turn. But yeah, the second duel was KOZMOS vs Subterras. Let's get into the third duel. Okay guys, so the third and final duel for this video was KOZMOS versus Metal Foes. I'm surprised to see Metal Foes because not many people play Metal Foes nowadays. I mean, some people play Metal Foe KOZMOS, but not many people play a pure Metal Foe deck. But yeah, I think, again, for the third time, I did choose to let him go first. He summoned Baboon, did the usual of drawing and whatever his effect is. I chose to go with the play of activating 1-for-1, banishing Tin Can to summon Tin Can, because if I summon Dark Planet from that, I will have a card in the graveyard in case he activates a spell card, which I can negate straight off. And after that, I used a special summon. I used 2-4 to special summon Dark Planet, which he did sadly strike, but that was no worries. I just banished that Dark Eclipse to my hand just to stay safe from any of his trap cards, as I do have one card in the graveyard. And I chose to activate Tin Can's effect and send Slip Rider and Dark Destroyer to the graveyard, adding Wicked Witch to my hand to stay safe from any of his destroying cards. But also because in case he does something, I can activate Dark Hole and summon Wicked Witch anyway, so my monster won't be destroyed. But yeah, it was his turn. He summoned Rescue Rabbit and did the nonsense of special summoning 2 monsters. I banished special summon Dark Eclipse just to stay safe because it can't be targeted. But sadly, his field spell gives his Metal Foes monsters 3 attack and defense. And I also read this card wrong. It says, while a Metal Foe card is in your Pendulum Zone, Metal Foe monsters you control, except effect monsters, are unaffected by your opponent's card effects. I thought it was just normal Metal Foe monsters you control unaffected by card effects. I forgot to read if there's a Pendulum Zone card. So I thought it could not be destroyed by Dark Hole. Plus it did have 3,300 attack, so it attacked my Dark Eclipser. I chose to banish it and add Slip Rider to my hand just so I can pop the field spell. So what my plan here was basically to summon Wicked Witch. I could have activated Dark Hole here and activated Wicked Witch's effect. But I was still in the impression that it can't be destroyed. So I chose to banish and go for the Slip Rider. Pop it, then activate Dark Hole, go into a Farm Girl, and go for the OTK. This was really good OTK, so he had 6,500 life points, attacked with 1,500, attacked with 2,200, and then attacked with 3k. I could have got a Forerunner just to finish it exactly, but, Dark Eclipse just to make sure. Can't be bothered with that maths. And he had 1 card in his hand, so again, we destroyed this person as well. And we still have 6,700 life points left. Now, again, I did not pick out the duels just to let you guys know. I'm not picking out duels that I'm just winning. I'm literally just doing 3 duels right after each other. As you saw in the last video, I lost my last duel because the deck was really good. This time, I wouldn't say I got lucky because I am playing a pretty good deck in my opinion. But yeah, we won 3 duels in a row. And you can see that the KOZMOS in today's meta are actually really good. I did go to a local hobby league last Thursday, and I did go 2-1, lost against Trickstars because he did draw 2 Trickstar Reincarnations. But the deck is doing really well. I did beat Pendulum Magicians and the Weathery cards, and I actually did beat Link deck as well, Blue Eyes Links. The guy had a print of I think Link Karibo, and he thought the deck was really good, but I did end up beating him as well. So this deck is doing really good. Just wanted to quickly say again, in the new deck, I recommend that you take out 1 Dark Lady and add Reasoning because it is a really powerful card in the deck. But yeah, thank you for watching. If you did enjoy, just leave in the comments below or leave a like. If there's anything else you want to suggest I do to the deck to change it, or any types of video you want to see me do, just leave in the comments below. But other than that, thank you for watching.